episode. Yes, we are. This is episode 11, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, like, I can't believe we're on episode 11 already. Like, that is crazy. Now, I hope you've all had a brilliant week, guys. We've got a lot to talk about today, so I apologise in advance for how long this video may be. I am not sure how long it's going to be yet, but we've got a lot to talk about, so yeah, I apologise. But before we get into the video, guys, please make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel if you've not already subscribed. I mean, come on. And please make sure you follow all of my social media. But yeah, I mean, should we get into the video? Yeah, we probably should. So we should probably start with Leicester at home last week in the Cup. And that was Ruud's first proper game in charge. Obviously as like a little caretaker manager. But that was his first game. And that was quite a strange game. Like, we just seemed to score with every effort on target. Like, what? I don't even think we played particularly well, but it was still nice to score a few goals. And Casemiro, he hit an absolute rocket for the first goal. And it was good to see Bruno get back on the score sheet too. I just loved seeing Ruud on the touchline in his roll neck jumper. Like, he just looked like a proper manager. He looked well presented, very smart, and yeah, just looked great. I would really love him to stay on when the new manager comes in, but I'm just not sure that he will accept a lesser role than what he's doing now. So it just depends how the coaching staff are set up. We did draw Spurs away in the next round. Now that is definitely a winnable game if we could just get our act together. Anyway, on to Chelsea at the weekend. I mean, firstly, I just want to say that I really don't understand the meltdown on social media about the result. Like, we were 14th just before the game kicked off, and bearing in mind, we literally just sacked our manager. And that is because we have been an absolute horror show so far this season. And Chelsea are one of the informed teams. Like, Cole Palmer has been on absolute fire. I do think Ugarte did an absolute brilliant job on him. I can get on board with the frustration because it was just another typical game performance from us. You never know what you're gonna get when United play, and that was just the same as Sunday. But the over-the-top reaction on social media needs to just be put in a little box. Like, come on, guys. Like, the game was there for both teams to go out and win it, and neither done enough to win. And I would imagine that probably both teams felt like they missed a big opportunity there. I mean, Chelsea especially. Like, can we just speak about Granero? Like, he has been getting absolutely destroyed on social media. Like, yes, I get it is frustrating. And yes, his decision making needs to improve. But remember, guys, he's only 20 years old. People seem to forget that. If anything, he just needs to be left out for a period of time. Just come on as like a substitution if he's not really being that effective. What you gotta remember is Cristiano Ronaldo, he was the same at that age. Like, the end product wasn't always there. And look how that turned out. I absolutely love Granero. I love his directness and his arrogance and the fact that he's just got no fear. I just think we need to give him time and he will become the player that we all see in him. He's 100% capable of becoming that. We have two important games coming up this week, guys. We have got one in the Europa, and then at home to Leicester in the league. Ideally, we need to win both of these games so that we could go into the international break perhaps on a high, just a little bit. It would also give the new manager some momentum to build on. It would also be such a nice way for Ruud to end his little takeover stint. Now that we have discussed on the pitch stuff, we need to talk about other news. Other big news. You know what I'm gonna say. Oh, the new manager, Amorim. Welcome! I am so excited about this appointment. Like, I'm so over the moon with it. I think he's going to be a brilliant addition to the club, and I love how we've handled it. Like, there's been no more fumbling around, like trying to get a caretaker for 6 months. Like, Ineos identified that Ten Hag was a problem, and within the week, they literally replaced him. Like, I mean, let's face it, I don't actually think Ineos rated him as a manager anyway. But I think they were just backed into a corner with the cup final win. I do still think it was the right choice to back him in the summer, but I do also agree with the fact that it was time to just cut our losses. It just wasn't working out anymore. Now, Amorim likes to play a 3-4-3 formation rather than this 4 at the back system. So it will be interesting to see what he does with that. I just hope that he can stick to his beliefs and his principles. I actually think, right, that we are literally already set up to play the 3-4-3 system. I just feel like it will suit us so much better in attack. Like, Martinez, Dilic and Euro would work well in a 3 at the back system. Our current set of fullbacks are the greatest defensively. So having them playing at wing back would definitely unlock their attacking potential, whilst lessening their defensive responsibility. And Dallo would definitely benefit from that right side. And if Shaw or Malacia ever do actually make it back to full fitness, then I do think that they would be great on the left side as well. And if not, then I would love to see Harry Emas given his chance. Like, I have been talking about him for literally the past 6 months or so, and I think playing a 3 at the back, it would probably help to fast track him into the first team. The midfield 2 would be rotated to Ugarte as a defensive destroyer, Amorim's main man in this system. Like, he knows him from having him at Sporting, and he knows that he is a monster. Well, he was for him anyway. Mainly Casemiro and Eriksen. My ideal preference would probably be Ugarte and Mainu. That can be adjusted, like, depending on the opposition. Now, that would leave Bruno, Højlund, Garnacho, Rashi, Xerxes, Ahmad, and Anthony, all fighting it out for the 3 attacking positions. You'll know that Amorim always likes to have that focal point up front. The number 9 seems to be key in his system, and Højlund could flourish under him. I know it's too early to tell how things could unfold under Amorim, and I'm not going to get carried away, but we're back! We're back, baby! We're back! And we're going to win the quad next season! Just you watch! Mark my words! Save this video! We're gonna win it! There's a new sheriff in town! And Pep knows it! Like, look how Sporting destroyed City last night! Pep knows he is done! He is finished! Like, get at it! Like, Manchester will always be rigged! Yes, it will! One last thing on the subject. So, back in September, I asked Twitter X, whatever you want to call it, for an early Christmas present. As you can see. Please, 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 Manchester United, make this happen. I beg you, please. That's all, thank you. Now finally, on to the FPL. I had the usual nightmare at the weekend. Like, it wasn't a bad week for points. Like, I done okay. But the potential for a lot more was unfortunately lost. Flecking was sitting as a 12-pointer going into injury time on Monday night and finished up on 4! Honestly! I love the game, but it is so frustrating at times. I have taken my first couple of hits this season within the last couple of weeks. And I might have to end ended up taking some more. I was also hoping to build up my free transfers, but there are too many issues that need addressing. Here's how my team is currently looking for the weekend with no transfers. I will post my final lineup before the deadline this weekend. But yeah, we have come to the end of this episode, guys. I hope you've enjoyed listening to everything I've had to say. Like, there has been so much, and I'm so sorry that it may be quite long. But at least it gives you something to watch, right? And you can never get enough of me. But yeah, I hope you all have a brilliant week, guys. Fingers crossed for the next few games we've got coming up. Come on, United! And yeah, have a brilliant week, guys. Please make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel if not already subscribed. And please make sure you follow all of my social media. Remember, guys, I'm always on my X. I'm always sitting there tweeting along. So if you want to keep up with me, then just head over to any of my social media. But yeah, have a great week, guys. Thank you so much for commenting, liking, sharing. It means so much to me. You guys are the best.